Hey class, this is Austin Hitchcock doing my Don't Make Me Think presentations. It's a little bit of presentation and a little audio. It's from the Krug book, Don't Make Me Think. And I've got four examples to show you guys to give you my examples of my interfaces. I didn't do all websites. I actually did three websites and then also did Google Earth. So let's get started. First one I had up was Google Earth. Um, Definitely not a lot of uh, mind chatter, no errors with Google Earth. It's very easy to use. You're looking for it says, where am I? What am I looking for? For me, I just started in there and thought I'd put in the city I live in. And then Google will bring you right to it. There's no ads. There's nothing, out of place as far as, something that's distracting from the interface that you're using. Um, he says to try, why am I doing this? What am I using it for? More than likely, you're going to be looking at either topographical or directions. All of that stuff is easily accessed from just right inside the application itself. This menu over here on the left is also very handy. It shows you what layers you actually have on there, which helps show what you're actually looking at as far as in the application. You can also go into a street view, which is pretty neat. It'll show you if you keep zooming in, so then you can actually see when they actually mapped it. There's actually what was going on that day when they mapped it, which is pretty neat. Gives you a better idea of what you're looking at. Again, though, with the questions that he raised, um, do I type in things to find what I'm looking for, or can I move it to find what I'm looking for? Both of these things are easily done in this application. And like I said, there's no ads. The service is free, which is another great thing. For me, overall, my preference on it would be a big thumbs up. It's very easy to use, and I think it covers most of the things in an application that he says you're looking for. Ease of use, not a lot of mind chatter, none of those things I could find. So that's my first application, which is Google Earth. For my second application, I went with Papa John's Pizza. This is a commerce site. He had some examples of travel sites. I used this one because it's something I use quite a bit. I order pizza for work and things like that. I like it. It has the buttons and the applications for it are big and located easily. I like it has a sign in. So if you're a returning customer, you don't have to constantly refill out everything that you would every time with an email address and a password. Again, even when it comes up, it keeps its main part of its menu in instead of taking you to another page. It just drops it out of the way. One thing I didn't like about their website is that it is I would say that there is some there are some mental chatter going on with the website moving. If you're up here, the website moves. That might be a little distracting to some people. I still think it's easy enough to use that most people are going to be acclimated to it easy. You got your specials, you got your menu, what you want to order. All the buttons are easily laid out. You're not constantly asking yourself, why am I here? Where would I be if I wasn't here looking for pizza? That aspect, I think, makes this site very easy to use. Definitely another thumbs up for me. It's also the best way to order pizza online, I think. And that is my second interface. For my third interface, we are going to go to Craigslist. Now, Craigslist is definitely not flashy. Not a lot of buttons, not a lot of drop downs, not a lot of frill, I guess you could say. It's pretty much a no nonsense website. That doesn't mean it's hard to use. I like how everything's broke down into groups, and then it's subcategoried. I do not like so for an example, let's say we're looking for a boat. You go in here by boat. It doesn't break down. It doesn't give you a good example of filters that lets you be able to select just years and just prices. It will eventually, after you select, 10 different things, you get a few of those, but not like other sites, like if you're looking just for boats. But a lot of that, I think, has to do because they cover such a broad spectrum of products. It is definitely, there is no mental chatter. There's nothing on here. There's no ads, nothing that's like flashing in your face, grabbing your attention. I definitely like that. They do put the most important things or their biggest products that they sell or that they host for sale, people selling, as the highlights. I do think that was a good aspect from the Krug, saying, what are they doing? It's easy to figure out what they're doing or what they're looking for, or you're looking for, I'm sorry. And for my fourth interface, I am going to use Amazon. And Amazon, I actually used their textbook section. Again, another piece of e-commerce, which most people are using more and more. Type in textbooks. I do like that all their drop downs also bring out subtitles and make it much, much faster. I also do like you can look by more, by selection, not just, you don't have to have the exact title of every book you're looking for. I also like if you go into the actual book or you find a book that you're looking for, or if your school actually provides it, you can use their numbers that they look for them specifically from the education provider. I was trying to find an example. Yeah, your ASIN number, and you can search by that instead of having to enter a title or an author. There may be several versions. This is the number I was looking for. I'm sorry, the ISBN number. Once you have that exact number and it's given to you by your provider, if you search that number in their search window, which is right at the top and easy to get to, it takes you right to that book if they have it. They don't have every book, but like I said, it's definitely another site that's easy to navigate. There is a little bit of mental chatter on these sites. I mean, I am looking for books. I'm not looking for a coffee pot like they're showing up here, or some sort of terrarium. I'm not looking for those kind of things right now, but that's how they make their money. They show you other things that you may be interested in. Especially once you do a search on something, it may pull up several different books, even though they're not what you're looking for. That's how they get you to buy things. They're showing you frequently bought together, things that other people bought when they bought that book. You may not even thought you were needing that. They do have plenty of advertisements on this site. A little bit different from the other two sites that I showed you guys. Well, that is all I have for this presentation. I hope it was somewhat informative. And I don't know what you guys all thought, but I thought the Don't Make Me Think book was really good. I haven't read one for school that I liked as much as that one because it was pretty entertaining as well. Thank you for your time.